Hello, right. Here we go. Dying Like the Beast. It's out. I switched over to the 9070 XT. Had that weird issue again with Adrenaline where it won't open. I had to DDU a couple of times, but that reminds me actually, I was gonna just quickly check if this game. I'm assuming this game doesn't have official FSR support. I'm just gonna. Oh no, Adrenaline's. I can't open it again. I'm assuming it doesn't have FSR support. FSR 4. I can't open it again though. It's just been really buggy for me on the latest version. It did this last time. Kind of annoying. But we'll take a look at this. Obviously, try out a few different settings. Do 4K, 1440p, 1080p. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream. Consider subscribing as well if you're not already. It does have FSR 4, as in like official. Oh man, really? The thing is I can't enable it. It's so annoying. Like, this is my only just absolute massive annoyance with AMD stuff. This latest driver for me is just a nightmare. Like, Adrenaline for me is just awful. I can never open it. Am I gonna have to restart my PC? I might have to restart my PC. I'm gonna do that really quick. It's been an absolute pain since I got this latest driver. It's like a 50-50 chance of if you can open Adrenaline or not. Which is like, honestly, so annoying. Like, every time I boot my PC, there's a 50-50 chance that Adrenaline will work. So, I'll try and reboot and maybe it'll work. I'm always having issues with that. I've had issues with Adrenaline for a long time in that sometimes it takes ages to open. But this specific issue, I've only had since the latest driver. It doesn't open at all. I've not really had that. I've had it before, it takes like 10 minutes to open, which is also kind of annoying, but at least it opens. It opens eventually. But on this driver, it just never opens. You need to DDU it. Already done it like 5 times. I've been doing that the last hour. Okay, it's in. I've rebooted. It's in my taskbar, which is good. I'm going to try and open it. Need new drivers for this game. There's even newer drivers. AMD only just released drivers. Are they beta drivers though? Okay, it does. We don't need them. We've got FSR 4 already enabled anyway. I managed to open it. FSR 4 is enabled here, so the moment I switch that on, should work. I'm not going to even try and attempt to open Adrenaline again. I'm happy with that. I do need to quickly. I'm just booting the game, so bear with me. I am just going to have to quickly resend my capture card, so just hold on 2 seconds. September ones, yeah, I've got the September ones. 20, what was it? 29.25.9.1. Is there a 2 already? That seems too soon. Is a 4070 Super better? Do you need to update it anytime soon? How do you mean? Not two, just one. Okay, so whoever mentioned that Legion is just trolling, I assume. Because I think that driver only came out, was it like a week ago or something? Right, I'm booting the game. Apologies for the late start. I just did want to check that it was using FSR4, but at least we know it is. It's enabled. So that makes me feel confident rather than not knowing at all. Might have to adjust the audio a bit once we get into the game options. This is the first time I've seen any of this. VSync off. I'll do obviously 4K first quick. FPS limited, no. What have we got here? So we got all the... Do we have... Oh, okay, so you can actually see the upscaler version here, which is good. I hate it when... you know, you're just sort of relying on the adrenaline to see it, but at least we can actually see it there, which is good. Driver default. Going to leave it on TAAU, but we will obviously check FSR native as well. I'll just put it on that, like, briefly. How do I see the graphics settings? Where are the graphics settings? Eh? Upscaling mode. Oh, it's up there. Damn it. Let's just double check because I think I just wiped a load of my settings. VSync off. AAU native, sharpness, field of view. Probably want field of view up a little bit, don't we? Advanced video settings is up there. Features for advanced may break performance. Motion blur, get that off. From what I remember, it's been a long time since I played Dying Light 2, but these settings look like the same, right? I remember this asynchronous compute allows you to enable asynchronous compute shaders support in DirectX 12. And I'm guessing there's ray tracing in this, right? I don't see a setting for it. I assume there is, but I don't see a setting for it. Looks like these go, the max it can go here is high. You go, everything's set to the max, which looks like it's very high. High, sorry. Draw distance multiplier. That can go all the way up to 300. I guess the default's 140. Gonna leave it on that. And then we can obviously change things around a little bit. Yeah, in terms of ray tracing, it was, am I remembering correctly, on Dying Light 2, I'm pretty sure it was an actual option, right? You could switch on and off? Does this game just not have it at all? Or is it somewhere else? They delayed ray tracing? Oh, interesting. Get a few games like that. The only thing is games we've had before where they delay ray tracing, it turns out you never get it. Probably because it's like drops performance to like 5 FPS. I think I remember Dying Light 2 was quite heavy to play with ray tracing. Let's just hop straight in. New game. Let's do that. I must admit, I don't know if I remember. I did complete Dying Light 2. I honestly don't even remember what the story was, though. Yeah, I remember in Atomic Heart they delayed ray tracing, didn't they? And I don't think the game ever got it.
My name is Kyle Crane, and I'm dying. How the hell did I get here? In 2014, a virus was devastating the city of Haran in Turkey, turning people into undead monsters. Wanting to help, I joined an organization called the GRE that claimed they could stop the spread and save the world.
There is a driver, is there?
They lied. 99% of the global population was wiped out. Those left fought to survive every day, but infected known as volatiles
Oh, there
arose
is.
at night. They were fast, relentless, and damn near impossible to kill. Miraculously, some of us discovered we had a form of immunity to the virus, but our fate was worse than the infected.
Why are AMD releasing a
Hunted,
driver and not putting it on their web, like
subjected
on
to
the
brutal
driver's
experiments.
part of the
I've
website?
survived 13 years of this torture,
Because on there it says the latest driver's 0.1.
but I can't take any more. I'm at peace with dying.
Might have to try and install that. I wonder how different it is though. We'll see it first like
I
this.
swear, if I had the chance to do just one thing, I would kill the bastard who's behind all this.
Don't go, Stu.
Vitals stable. Synaptic test on.
See how rough performance is, and then maybe I'll just get that driver quick. Really, I just get really annoyed the way AMD do it though. Like in Adrenaline, it looks like you're on the latest driver. They've released that 3 hours ago. Even if you go onto the website and you go to 9070 XT, the latest one it gives you is 25.9.1. So it's like, what can you do? Like, why are they so secretive on it? You have to like, you have to search for the driver number to know, you know, that it is a thing.
On the ground now.
They're literally releasing a driver for a game a couple of hours, literally an hour before it releases. They're releasing a new driver. It's like, could we not be a little bit more organised about it? It's like me at work on release day, still QAing stuff in the morning.
Yes. You want him out? It will be dangerous. If he finds out... Yes, I'm in.
They released it for an article on their site. Yeah, but if I go to drivers right now, the latest one is 25.9.1. Because that's what I did like an hour ago. That's on their website. So they've not updated it in the drivers. You have to actually search for that driver number to find it. If I just search for like browse drivers, graphics, 9000 series, 9070 XT, I go onto there. The latest one it gives you is 25.9.1. So like what, 8th of September? Like what good's that? What good's that if they've released a new one? If you see what I mean. They need to update it on there.
He's delirious. He's running a fever. It's remarkable.
Also need to know how to use Optiscaler. I know how to use Optiscaler. You don't need it on this though. It's got FSR4, so you don't need Optiscaler.
Not surprising after what we've put you through. Though I must say you've proven quite resilient. Too resilient. Stubborn. Rebellious. Which is why I'm
It's got official FSR4 for Adrenaline, so you don't need it.
Someone very promising. So I won't be needing you anymore. He's already more
Victor,
compliant
yo.
and obedient than you ever were.
I'm gonna kill you.
After all these years, you still have some fight in you. It would be admirable if it wasn't so pathetic. Let's see what a double dose does to him. It could be lethal. If it kills him, so be it. A noble sacrifice for the greater good.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Not in this lifetime. Initiate the procedure. Notify me of any developments.
Understood, sir.
He was joking. Oh, you mean just like in general, you need to know how to use Optiscaler? Tech power up has the latest as our alert. Yeah, but it should just be on their official driver list, shouldn't it?
Subject beta.
Like, I shouldn't have to go to all these obscure places to try and know.
Inject the serum.
I've just searched for their drivers, gone to their direct website. If they've got a new one, they should just update that on the list. For a specific game too that's just come out, like, I want the latest one, do you know what I mean? Why is that not on their official website? Only way to find it is to literally search for driver 25.9.2 and then you can find it on their website. You can see the release notes.
What the hell?
And you can download it through there, but it's not in the actual driver's list, which is just really annoying. When you're in a bit of a rush, what we'll do is I'll play for a little bit like this, and I'll try and get that driver as well and see if it makes much difference. Honestly, at the moment, it seems pretty good. And I'm getting 70 FPS here, 4K, everything maxed out.
I've got the radio. Who is this?
My name's Olivia. I'm going to get you out of there. But you need to go. Now, while they're still distracted by that monster that broke free.
Who are you?
Don't worry about that. Just get moving. Go.
This is native, yeah. At the moment, I'm running... I almost feel like I'm missing some of the graphics settings, but I think it's just because they've taken ray tracing out. At 4K here, and I'm running TAAU native. We'll check out FSR in a sec. And then advanced graphics-wise, pretty much everything on or maxed out. The only thing I've changed is motion blur. I've switched that to 0. But these settings, the highest they go is high, so everything's maxed, basically.
The doors behind you are blocked. But I found
So we'll try and, I guess, work through this and get to like the
I'm
open world bit.
a ventilation duct on the other side of the room.
Can I get up?
Behind the bed.
Let me know what the game audio is like, if it's too loud, too quiet. And we'll sort that out.
The vent will take you to the next room. And from there, to the hallway.
What overlay do I use? MSI Afterburner, yeah. Missing stats. Yeah, not... A lot of the stats in there, you have to import in from other applications. I use like HW Info to pull a lot of the stats in, because MSI doesn't have them. Like, for example, FPS, that's all coming through MSI. Everything in the blue is coming from HW Info. Wito, yo, how's it going? Caesar, yo. Have you got the latest driver? There seems to be an updated driver. There is a driver, yeah. I don't have that, no, because I didn't even realise. I'm going to try and get it in a sec, but to be honest, it doesn't look like there's really any issues. I'm not sure how much the new driver will even make a difference. Just want to try and get into the outside bit, and then I might try and get the new driver.
What the hell?
Just because it says I'm on the latest one, but obviously not.
One of the Baron's experiments. A subject got loose and went went on a rampage. Just keep moving
This is the fastest I can move.
The room on the left.
I'm still crawling.
It's a storage room. On the shelf, you'll see some adrenaline. Inject yourself.
Frame time looks very good. Oh, look at these lows. But the real test will be once we get outside, I guess.
My heart's pounding like a motherfucker.
Can't tell if this is a benchmark or actual gameplay. What do you mean? I mean, you can't really do the you can't really get a benchmark without having gameplay. How are you supposed to have one and not the other?
What now?
Now, you need to get back to the main corridor.
We're seeing what the performance is like whilst playing. It's kind of... Can't really have one without the other.
The doors aren't opening.
Hold on. Try them now.
20% performance. We'll have to see. I think he's dead. How do I blow off?
The door on the left. Try squeezing through.
Smack him! Get me in the UFC.
See the vent near the floor.
Yes, I do. But how do you see it?
The camera in the corner. Keep moving.
Thought it was easy to understand what you said. What did you... Oh, what? About the... no, it doesn't... I don't really get it. I can't really tell what you mean, because you can't really benchmark anything without playing it. So I'm not really sure what you mean. How do I benchmark without doing gameplay?
Now where am I?
The main operating theater. The way out is on the other side. Try to avoid the infected.
So at least inside here, getting a good sort of 80, almost 90 FPS average. 0.1% lower, 70 FPS. It's pretty good. Like I say, we'll work our way through and try and get outside, because that's going to be the big test, isn't it? Should imagine FPS will drop a little bit. VRAM as well looks pretty impressive, just under 9 gig hours maxed out. They're pretty good so far. Obviously, this is without ray tracing. That is not available in the game. That'd easily... Oh, quite a big stutter there in the frame time. That would easily half this FPS, I think. If I recall what Dying Light 2 was like. I think it'd be like 40 FPS here.
Alright, now things are going to
Is this with ray tracing? No, there's no ray tracing.
How?
You're going to have to go through the storage hold.
What the what?
It's where they keep...
I think by the sounds of it, it's been delayed, the ray tracing.
There's no other way around.
Sorry.
You can run benchmarks like in Cyber... Oh, you mean like from the game, like the,
I can't open
from
it.
the menu? Yeah, not every game has that, though.
Go through section B. But be careful.
Why? What am I walking into?
Imagine a morgue where everything moves and wants to kill you.
Fuck, great.
Normal gameplay doesn't have the entire benchmark set up on the side.
See me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's a mixture of
Anyone else
both.
watching?
I think it's quite good to do it live, because you can...
Then I guess I better hurry.
The thing with just doing a benchmark clip is, like, it can kind of be edited in any which way. If I play through it actually live, like a good chunk of the game, it's a bit more realistic of like you see the variance, you know? If I just did like a 2-minute clip at the beginning of this game, that might not reflect what we get in like the open world bit, if you see what I mean. So I guess it's a mixture of both.
The door's straight ahead.
I can't sprint yet.
Take the lift up. There's an evacuation tunnel up there.
This is the fastest I can move.
Not opening.
I'm working on it. Damn it. Someone must have locked it. Wait. Let me try the emergency override.
Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you haven't already. We're almost hit 100 likes, which is awesome. Consider subscribing too. I'll try and check this out tomorrow on my 5090 as well. That, to be fair, I mean, a 5090 should be easily doing more than 100.
Alright. Come on. Come on!
What do I do? Ah! What's happening? Beast mode. It's like Left 4 Dead. Do I need to go somewhere? Nerd cow, yo. No, this is no. There's no ray tracing. It's not available in the game.
The Baron reshaped you into something new.
Better than Borderlands 4. Yeah, well, this is completely different. It's not Unreal Engine 5. So you would expect anything's probably going to be better than that. It can't really get much worse than that.
It's a research facility where the Baron conducts his experiments.
And I was one of the test subjects.
You were the main test subject.
Any chance of running it on a Ryzen 5? Well, the thing is, it doesn't look very CPU heavy at all, this game. I'm at 9% CPU usage here. 8%. For 4K, I'm normally at like probably average between maybe 15 and 25%. So double this in normal games. So it doesn't seem very CPU heavy at all. At least in this bit. That probably will change once we get out. But it really doesn't seem that heavy on it. At least on the 9800 X3D, it doesn't seem like it. Does the game look graphically better than the previous one, in my opinion? If I'm going to be honest, in this first bit, it doesn't, in my opinion, look as good as Dying Light 2, but I haven't really, you know, this is probably... I'll tell you what, it's very dark, isn't it? How dark's that on the... That looks very dark, doesn't it? I could increase the brightness a bit. That looks insanely dark. How do I do that? Does that look any better? How's that looking? That looks a bit better, doesn't it? So what I've got to do? No, FSR isn't on at the moment. No, this is native. Can I jump that? No. This game will be dark. Yeah, I was a bit worried it was a bit too dark. When I had a look at the stream there, it looked very dark. If we get outside and it's too bright, I can just maybe switch it down a bit more. I don't know, what we're thinking so far. Like I say, I do think this bit just doesn't... I'm definitely more keen to try and get into the open world bit. Because it just doesn't look that crazy. Does it have DLSS support? On an NVIDIA GPU, yeah. It has DLSS 4. But obviously I can't access that on an AMD GPU. It has FSR 4 support. I do, like I say, I keep saying, but I want to try and... I wonder how far I am from like getting outside. I assume it's maybe just up here. And we'll try and get the latest driver. I do want to try and get that on just because that's... I do feel like, I don't know, maybe... I have been at work all day, so I haven't really kept up with the news and stuff. I think that's how somehow missed that driver. Is ray tracing on? No. No, there's no ray tracing. I think there will be, but it's been delayed by the sounds of it. I'm losing my voice. I think ray tracing's been pulled last minute. At least there's no setting for it in the game menu. Which is obviously not like a... It'd be good from a testing perspective to be able to at least have a look at ray tracing. Like, it wouldn't be particularly good FPS here. I do think, from what I remember in Dying Light 2, I think it's probably half your FPS here. If you maxed it out. Because I know there was different ray tracing settings, but like, look at this here. So it could be quite different outside compared to the beginning.
Finally.
Already dipping down into the 30 there.
Fuck.
So like, it's definitely going to vary depending on where you are. That sort of first area could be a bit misleading.
Did you make it?
I'm outside, if that's what you mean.
Tell me what you see.
This is why it's good to almost do it live, play for a little bit, like I was saying, because if I just recorded that first bit, it would look like you're doing 80 FPS, you know?
Are you shitting me, Europe?
I'll explain.
Whereas here, we'll have to see out the cutscene, but...
You need to get to safety. The infected are everywhere.
So where do I go?
Downhill. Follow the trail. When you reach the edge of the forest, you'll see an old monastery. I'll meet you there.
Wait. Who are you? Why are you helping me? Hello?
Deliver
Hello?
highest possible quality and stability at launch. We've decided to temporarily disable ray tracing. Basically meaning, if you switch ray tracing on, you've probably got like 10 FPS. Well, how's the game audio? Is it too loud, too quiet? Probably looks about right. But yeah, look at us here. 40 FPS. 39 FPS there. So it's definitely going to be a lot heavier once you get outside. In that first bit, you know, that's halved our FPS basically between the beginning area indoors and this outside area. We had double this, more than double. We had about 90, didn't we? And now I'm pretty much getting an average of around about that 40. Frame time as well looks... It doesn't look choppy. I mean, my lows, 0.1% low here of 35. Still very good considering my average is 40. But there's kind of like really small choppiness in the frame time. In terms of everything else, I thought VRAM has increased up a little bit, 9.4 now, but still not... That's like very good, obviously, for 4K. That's really good. Don't really ever see VRAM like that at 4K. Power as well looks still maxed. So yeah, this bit here, maybe slightly getting 45. So yeah, definitely heavy. Pretty heavy, that. Is this with ray tracing on Psycho? No, there is no ray tracing in the game. It's been temporarily removed. So, if we had to hazard a guess, with ray tracing at Psycho, you're probably looking at maybe 20. If we put that on here. That would at least probably drop by another 20 FPS from wherever you are here, so maybe 25 here. We'll have to try and retest it once it gets added to the game. So yeah, that first error is a little misleading on that. Definitely looks better, I think, though, outside here. Graphics-wise. I'm gonna keep running. It might be worth... Can I just save it off the... How does saving work on this? I would like to try and get this new driver. You know, I mean, look at that 36 FPS there. I think in some areas, it might even go lower than 35. I think. But compare this to Borderlands 4, I mean, it's still better than that. We had about 25 on Borderlands 4 with these settings. To be fair, that was with Lumen as well, though. They're getting absolutely pieced. I'm out of stamina. Have I got any sort of like lunge or anything? Combat as well feels a little bit choppy, obviously, with that low FPS, but overall not that bad. I want to get a save in here, and do we think that's saved? Shall I? If you just bear with me like 2 minutes, I'm going to get this new driver. Just because I want to feel like that'll be a good demonstration. So if you just literally give me like 2 minutes, and I'll try and sort that out. Was it 25.9.2? Bit of a shame that they've just released it like so close to the game release. New game support, Dying Light the Beast. How do we get it? Adrenaline, 25.9.2. Shouldn't take too long because it's got pretty good internet. Let me know in the chat what you're thinking of the game so far from what we just saw there. What do we rate the game? I know we've only seen very quick bit of it. Hard to say. Looks kind of similar to quite similar to Dying Light 2, no? In terms of when I looked out into that sort of city area, it looked very similar, didn't it? 25.9.1 is the one for the game. No, there's actually a newer one, 25.9.2 here. You need to search this though, and it'll take you to like a specific AMD. If you search just for the drivers on the AMD website, which is the mistake I did, it'll tell you that 0.1 is the latest. You need to actually specifically search for this one, 25.9.2, and you'll find it. It won't let me put my download onto this screen. It keeps moving it back. But yeah, with ray tracing, I wonder when we'll get that, because that'll drop it even more. 25.9.3? No, it's 0.2. They couldn't have possibly done 0.3 already. They only released 0.2 3 hours ago. Oh god, I think my PC's crashed. I've got a black screen. Oh no, it's back. That normally happens. I'll just quickly finish this, and then I'll restart my PC. It shouldn't take that much longer. Am I spinning up Mafia 3? No, I'm just getting the new driver. It keeps moving it off this screen. It's so annoying. Alright, it's done. It's done. I'm just going to reboot. So hopefully that'll take like 2 seconds as well. I'll reboot. I'll check Adrenaline just to make sure FSR 4 is still enabled. It should be. Don't see why it wouldn't be. Wasn't it made as DLC first? Oh, what? This game was made as DLC for Dying Light 2? Oh, interesting. I did complete Dying Light 2. I don't think I did the DLC, though. Honestly, that game for me, the story, I have no idea what the story was now. It seemed to go on for a long, long time. I think I streamed most of it as well, but I honestly can't remember any of it. I remember just running around smacking up zombies. Green going black is normal. Yeah, I don't always get it though. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. It just looked worse because I'm doing it through my capture card and it said no signal, so that kind of made me more nervous. Right, I'm just gonna fingers crossed that Adrenaline open. Dying Light 2 sucked. Whoa! Is 1 better than 2? Because I did play 1, but I didn't play like tons of it. And I played it a lot later. It'd already been out for a long time, so when I played it, the game kind of... I don't know, the movement in that game felt a bit janky, but... okay, so I think... Let me just quickly demo to you so you can see that I'm on that driver now. So you can see up here 25.9.2, which is the latest, has the latest support for this game, although it says released 16th of September. Who knows? But at least on the website it's got support for this game, so we'll take that. I'm not going to faff about too much with it. I want to get on the game. In terms of the game itself, FSR 4 here, so got that enabled. As soon as we switch FSR on in the game, that'll obviously override it with 4, which you'll actually see that in the game anyway. We'll be able to see it's on 4. I'm also going to... Let's boot the game. I'm also just going to resend the capture card too, because it'll... I think my audio will have gone out of sync. Yeah, it definitely has. Anyone watching Champions League tonight as well? Been absolutely spoilt for choice the last couple of days with Champions League games. Newcastle, Barcelona. Newcastle about to absolutely smash up Barcelona. Right, almost there. Then we won't need to restart anymore. Okay, have we got audio though? I can't hear anything. Do we have audio? Yes. Right. Ah, it's doing shaders. Do you have to download 25.9.2 manually? Yes. Yeah, you do, unfortunately. It won't, yeah, in AMD Adrenalin install, it won't, for some reason, it's not there. It tells you 0.1 is the latest, which it isn't. Probably won't matter. If you're playing other games, it probably won't matter, because there is just that driver's support for this game. So if you're going to play this game, try and get 2, but if you're not, it probably doesn't matter. Did it crash? No, I was just getting the new driver. Germany versus Galatasaray. What? We got a national team against a club team. What's happening? Newcastle could have put the boss. Yeah, I don't know what game to watch. What's the other ones? Man City. Were they playing? Was it Napoli? Because I watched the Tottenham game the other day, obviously, and then last night I watched Chelsea Bayern.
Hope I'm not walking into some kind of trap.
How crazy was that? I watched the highlights. Was it Juventus and Dortmund? That game's crazy. I wish I watched that one live. That's absolutely wild. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to... Seems like I've had to spawn back a little bit, but to be honest, not necessarily a bad thing, because we can have a look at see the performance difference with the new driver, I guess. See how much of a difference there is. Let me just sort the overlay out. Frankfurt versus Galatasaray. All right, is that the one you're watching? Okay. That does look better, doesn't it? 50 FPS. So that's a good... What did we have? We had about between 40 and 45, didn't we, up in this bit? I think we had like 42 or so. Maybe, looking at best, maybe a 10 FPS increase average, which is pretty decent. Maybe dipping a little bit here, maybe somewhere between 5 to 10 FPS. Which, we'll take that. Still not going to quite do 60, but we'll definitely take that. Can I jump off here? Oh my god, I can. Can I actually jump off there? Do you think I'll make that? Will I survive that? Oh! For a second then, I thought I survived that. It looked like I survived it, didn't it? For like a split second. I was going to try and grab the wall. Grab onto the top of the wall. Alright, let's not do that again. Right. I'll play for a little bit like this. We'll check out some FSR4 and stuff, but it's definitely obviously still going to be quite heavy. Getting 50, 55 down this bit though. Worst bit I think was once we got to the bottom in that courtyard when I was fighting. We did get some dips into sort of 35, didn't we? Which hopefully that might now not dip quite as low. It's maybe more going to be 45 probably. We'll have a look. Try and real life, see if you survive. You know what the worst thing not the worst thing I ever did, but I jumped off. I did this rafting thing in Iceland, like whitewater rafting. I did that in America as well, actually. But when I did it in Iceland, there was this bit where you could get off the raft, right? And you go up onto this like cliff edge, and you can jump into the river. I guess it's a river. Honestly, I was like, I don't feel the need to ever have to do that ever again. I absolutely hated that feeling of falling like that. From that high up, I was like, I don't need to ever do that again. I imagine that's what my character felt when I just jumped off that top bit. So yeah, roughly about right, I think. Dips down at worst here to about 45. So yeah, a good maybe 10 FPS increase, which is pretty decent. So definitely make sure you get 0.2 driver. Getting a bit busy here. How do I get that thing off my screen? Yeah, 44 FPS there. But much better, obviously, so definitely get that. With, I think, a combination here of FSR4, we should hopefully get about 60, which I'll switch in a sec. Obviously, this is without ray tracing, so once we do get that update of the game, I think you're still looking at somewhere between maybe 20 and 30 FPS with that on. So that'll still be rough, obviously trying to do it native. Not that you'd really probably try and do that at 4K anyway, but... what's the audio for the game like? Is it alright? I don't know if I've got the same as... I had to reset my stream bit. So, should we try and get some Oh god, no, I don't want to quit. Try and get some FSR4 on here, so... actually, I do quickly first, just want to check native here. So this is obviously FSR native. You can see I'm using 4. Just want to have a quick look at this. It's probably not going to make much difference visually at 4K, but sometimes it drops the FPS a little bit. Looks pretty similar, maybe 1 or 2 FPS less. Can we just like wall run this or something? Look at a ledge and jump. What? Can I not just run up this wall? Oh, is it just this bit here? Can you just grab it to this? Oh yeah, sweet. Sweet as a nut mush. Audio is fine. Okay, nice. Where am I going? Which model in 1970 XT is it? Gigabyte Gaming. Where is it? I've got to go. Easy.
Hey, do you copy? Hello?
Have you reached the monastery?
The frame time as well still actually looks relatively similar, doesn't it, to when we were on the other drivers? A little bit choppy. It's not noticeably stuttering though, but
Get the power on and secure the building.
oh my god, what's happening? I don't think it wants me to run up there, does it? Pretty much the only way to go. How do I just drop down gently? Alexandru, yo. Can I do like a slide? How do we do that? There we go. Boom.
Generator. Okay. One step at a time.
Whoa. Don't get off my screen. Get the tutorial off. He's got hammer. So indoors, we are actually still getting closer to 60. Probably let's get FSR quality. So we put here FSR quality, FSR4 obviously. Does it have HDR? It does, yeah. It does have it. I do actually have a HDR monitor, but I fully have it switched off because it looks absolutely horrendous on this monitor. But it is the options there. It's grayed out because I got it disabled. Just having a quick look outside with FSR4, and that's increased the FPS there. That's given us a good maybe 30, 35 FPS there. Getting about 80. In terms of quality as well, looks pretty good. Definitely going to need FSR4 for if you had ray tracing on. Trying to get in this window. Go right to the top. Watch this. Rear naked choke. Well, that's not worked. That has not worked at all, has it? How about a shocker there? How do I switch between weapons as well? Yeah, holding up pretty well above 80. Try and get outside because it will possibly dip a little bit. Pretty good though. It's sorted my frame time out too. I think quality wise you won't notice any difference between this and native. Oh my god. Is there something up here? I was really just looking around. Exploring around. Oh no. Let me know what other settings you want to see whilst I'm at 4K, and I'll try and do them before we drop to 1440p. Where am I? What's the point in this area? Why is it so dark? I think I've just got to go back to this, haven't I? Oh, that was the original objective. 1440p. Yes, yeah, we'll do it in a little bit. Anything above 60, 4K. Yeah, I mean, for a game like this, this monitor does go to, well, it actually goes up to 165 Hertz. Obviously, that does look really nice at 4K, but depends on the game, really. On single-player games, I don't, anything above, if I can get 70, 80 FPS a lot of the time, is pretty nice. Bear in mind it. If I can, it just depends if I'm going for a more visually appealing game where I can max the graphics, have slightly lower FPS, or if I don't really care about graphics and I'm going for higher. Generally in single-player games, I'd much rather have the sort of best-looking graphics if I can, and don't mind a little less FPS. .4K is pointless. I mean, it depends how you look at it, though, because, for example, this, you could easily do 4K. We've got all the graphics maxed, FSR4 quality.
I'm the one who's
You
been
won't be able to
robbed.
tell the difference between that and native, so 4K is very doable. If you had a
I want
4K
you to help me
screen,
get away from this place.
there's not really any reason to, like, not do it. Not use
Were
it.
you a prisoner too?
More like slave labor.
Obviously, if you're on a 1440p screen on the 9070
I can't
XT,
imagine what you've been through.
it's definitely
At
not
least now you're
as
free.
worthwhile to upgrade to a 4K screen unless you're happy with relying on upscaling and stuff.
He took from me all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
But you're in no condition to go after him. And even if you could, you can't take him on alone. The Baron controls the entire valley. He has an army.
And I'll kill every fucking one of them if I have to.
All right then. I'll help
It
you
does
get
have
revenge,
FSR4, yeah, that's
and
what I'm
you
using at the
get me
moment.
out of this place. But first, you need to get your health back. And I can help you with that. You need meds to rebuild your stamina. Then you'll need equipment, supplies, and allies.
Well, I'm sure that asshole's made plenty of enemies. Let's find him.
Not until you get your strength back. And for that, we need to find GSP.
I mean, see you later.
It's a biocatalyst that improves performance. We created it in the lab.
You want me to go back into that lab?
Of course not. We can harvest it from the monsters the Baron created. He was testing some in the wild, including one right near here. Speak of the devil. That Kyle should be a chimera.
But how do we get to... What did you call it?
GSB. Think of it as an energy booster.
And how do we get this booster out of it?
You're going to kill it. Once you do,
When am I going to
I'll
play
extract it using a
1440p?
special device that filters it from the blood.
When you super chat me £10,000.
Stronger?
Boosters circulate in their blood and make them
I'll do it.
They should do the same for you.
Should? All right, but one step at a time.
And then I'll retire off that.
First, you write it down, and then we'll see.
Right. Here. This might come in handy.
I'll do it in a sec. Just want to check. Do want to check frame generation at 4K here. Maybe check performance just to see. Oh my god. Look at the state of this thing. Have a day off. Can I climb trees? Oh my god. Have I got... Oh, I do have... What's that? How do I get it? Bruh. On beast mode. This is what a pub brawl looks like. How do I heal as well? Is it H? Should we try quickly? Do you want to drop down the upscaling? Just I want to see if quality, how much the quality reduces. Probably not the best time to change my settings here, is it? But when he's running at me, FPS hasn't really changed that much, has it? Why do I keep getting Epic Games notifications? There is way too much going on here. Oh my god! I don't like it when he runs like that at me. That's absolutely terrifying. He really lunges, doesn't he? Stamina. No! Don't ruin my fun. So yeah, getting slightly higher FPS with performance, but I would be expecting way more than this. I'd expect at least over 100 from what we had, but... Oh, I thought he was going to run through the zombies. There's so many. He's so low. Oh, I was not paying attention. How did I not dodge that? Snap his arm off. Feels a bit like Doom. Is this a native? No. No, I've got FSR performance on there.
Olivia, I took it down.
Hopefully that'll give us a save point. I'll chuck frame generation on them. We'll drop to 1440p.
All right. Now I need to extract...
Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Over 200 of you in here.
Kyle!
Shoo! If you are interested in seeing any other GPUs, try on the 5090, 5070 Ti as well. Over the next couple of days. What was my FPS in 1440p? I haven't looked yet. About to drop down to that. But if I had to hazard a guess, we had kind of roughly 45, 50, well, somewhere between 40 and 50, didn't we? Depending on where you were at 4K. So minimum, maybe 80, 90, 1440p with the same settings, minimum.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully, maybe a little bit closer to 100, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 90 and 100 would probably be a reasonable guess.
I thought I'd lost
But we'll see in a sec.
What the hell happened?
That last fight spiked your adrenaline. When it dropped, so did your heart rate. So I had to inject you with GSP.
You what?
You would have died otherwise.
So you just decided
To
to...
save your life. Yes.
Fine.
This stream is spoiling the game for you.
It boosted your immune system and sped up healing.
Well, I appreciate you watching, but if it's going to spoil the game,
So each one will boost you in a
don't
different
watch.
way.
For now, let's just focus on finding allies.
Are you feeling well enough for that?
I'm gonna have to be.
Okay, well...
So it was worth installing the new driver, yeah. For this game, at least, seems to give me about, probably average looking at like 10 FPS more, at least at 4K. Saw it go up by about 10. Do I complete games? Yeah. It depends if the game's good or not. To be honest, I play a lot of games where I think, oh, that'd be a good game to test, and then I kind of just don't really enjoy the game that much, so then I just don't play it. And then if I think it's worthwhile, if like a new GPU comes out and I think, oh, it might be worthwhile testing it on that game, I might try it again or something, but...
Kyle?
Completed a lot of games on stream. Completed Dying Light 2 on stream. So, yeah, indoor area, we are breaking 100 here, but it definitely doesn't seem to be such a massive increase in FPS using performance.
Take a look.
In terms of quality, though, I still think that actually looks pretty good. See how bad it looks as... Oh, there is no ultra performance on this. Only goes performance. Have a look at frame generation really quick as well. Got FSR. So, interestingly, you've got the frame generation ratio here, which I assume is obviously with reference to multi-frame generation. Obviously, with AMD, it's only going to be 2 on there. But I'm guessing if you're on an NVIDIA GPU, this wouldn't be grayed out, and you'd have the option to go from 2 to 4, which we'll check out tomorrow. And that looks like my FPS is capped, doesn't it? Why is VSync on all of a sudden? I think maybe switching frame generation on puts VSync on. Obviously, you want to see it uncapped just to see the absolute max we can get. It looks to be about 180 there. That's pretty nuts. How do I disable this? Oh, this Epic Games overlay. That's driving me nuts. Keep telling me I'm online every 2 minutes. What did I just do? Upgraded a bandage.
Good. You're getting the hang of it. You need to scavenge and loot anything you can. That's how you'll survive. You can
What's she on, a
then take what
MacBook
you
Pro?
find and craft it into weapons or tools that might just save your life.
That looks like an Asus ZenBook. What's happening? I'm falling. Am I falling? I am falling. I think. That's the falling animation, isn't it? It looks like it. I'm falling off the sofa.
I'm ready.
Tell me.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
Tell me about the Baron.
His name is Marius Fisher.
Is the character
He's a
Kane?
narcissistic sociopath,
No,
but
he's
also
called
kind of a
Kyle.
genius. Before the outbreak, his family
He
owned
sounds
a
the same though,
company.
doesn't he?
A big one. And he's using it to turn the virus into something even more dangerous.
Why?
Power. Whoever controls the virus controls the future. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Just know you're not the only one. He's kidnapped hundreds.
Quite
So where
quite
can I
system
find
RAM heavy as well. 20
His
gig. That's
family
quite a lot.
estate. Basically a fortress protected by a private army.
Now, I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. I'm gonna find him.
Oh, his
and I'm
surname
gonna
is
fucking kill him.
Crane.
We have to
Kane.
be smart about this. Take it step
So it
by
is the
step.
same character then. Oh,
While
I didn't.
try
I
to
thought you
locate
meant
other
his first
chimeras,
name.
You need to gather allies.
How the hell do
Honestly,
do
I
that?
don't remember what Dying Light 2
small town
character
not
was
far from
called.
here. There might be some survivors there.
If his surname's
So I noticed some
if
smoke.
what's his first
Could be
name?
a campfire. Probably worth a look. I'll mark it on your map. Take this device.
He sounds the same.
Use it only when you encounter a new chimera. Extracting a booster from the same variant is a waste of time.
How many chimeras will I need to kill?
Every new strain will make you stronger and enhance your abilities. But it's up to you. Stop when you feel strong enough.
Okay.
It extracts 2 samples. A clean booster injection for you, and a blood sample for me. By studying those strains, I hope to discover what makes each variant unique, and what the Baron is trying to achieve.
Oh, so it's the same character in Dying Light 1, is it? So it's an actual continued story from that, is it? What's going on in here then? So let's try and get back outside quickly and just have a look at the FPS. I do want to switch it back to quality, just see what it's like with frame generation, and then we'll get 1440p going. So that's FSR quality, FSR4 quality with frame generation on. Why is it like I'm falling again though? Look. The animation is like I'm falling, but I'm not. It's weird, isn't it? It's like preemptive before I actually fall. Quite a big stutter there though. Look at the frame time. 0.1% over 15 FPS. Still have that even with the new driver. We're getting 130 here though. Feels okay. I think it feels fine with frame generation. Not noticing any visual like weirdness either.
I know this part.
Looks okay. Come at me, bro. Is that a weapon? Where have I got to go? Head to, what's it? Head to the town? Damn, bro. They're really coming for me, huh? Does that just happen randomly? Oh.
To survive out in the open, you need to take advantage of the terrain. Most biters can't climb, so getting up high can be a good strategy. Stay to the rooftops and move through tight spaces to keep them from following you.
How does this save as well? It'd be good to try and get a save off. Oh god, I can see through the building. What's happening? Oh no! What the hell? Am I stuck? I thought I'd like glitched into the building then. Yeah, what's going on with this falling animation? Every time I stand on like a ledge. Oh, is it just trying to balance? Is that what it is? I don't really get it. Why? It just feels weird. It's like he's trying to balance, but there's nothing to balance, if you get what I mean. Is that weird? That is weird, no? Seems to happen at like weird times. If we have a look at the map, what's the save situation? Anyone in chat giving me any indications to how this save situation works?
Mayday! 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 We're under attack at the town hall. Something is trying to get in and we can't.
Oh my god, I almost just jumped off that.
Olivia, you hear that?
The town hall. It's in the city center. Sounds like there are survivors there.
I just hope I can get there in time.
Good luck.
What are the settings? At the moment, FSR4 quality with frame generation at 4K, everything's maxed. Is that my health? What's the red bar? Oh, that's my beast thing, isn't it? I've just wasted that health pack. Is that a save there? Game auto saves. Yeah, but how do I know when it's done it, though? I don't want to quit and lose, like, a load of... I mean, worst case, it's going to put me back to the monastery, which maybe is not the bad thing. Oh, it's, like, got a bit of popping and stuff there. Where is this set? Because it looks like it's sort of like old European type buildings. It almost look like these types of buildings. At least mainland Europe. Bit of a shame we can't at least test ray tracing, because I do think that'll make the game look quite different. Let's try and drop it down though. I do want to full screen frame generation. You can't change the res. I do want to give it a quick restart as well when I do this. So just bear me 2 seconds. I'm going to quickly restart. And then let me know what settings you want to see at 1440p. We'll try obviously doing native first. Hopefully should run quite nice at 1440p by the looks of what we saw there. You like the graphics better than Dying Light 2? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dying Light 2 looked better. But I think that's because I played it quite a bit with ray tracing. So I think it did change the look of it, which obviously we're comparing ray tracing, or at least I'm comparing it from what I remember it being on, and I'm comparing it against with it off. Do you know what I mean? So that might be just the difference. And to be fair, it's been such a long time since I even saw the other well, at least Dying Light 2. It's been ages since I saw it. So if I went back to it now, maybe it'll look, maybe it doesn't look quite as good as I remember it. But so we'll go native. If I go FSR native there. So frame generation off. We've got FSR native 2560 by 1440. So obviously that's 1440p. If I go advanced graphics, got everything on up here, motion blur off. Basically the graphics, the maximum they can go is high, so you'll see all these settings here. To be fair, I didn't modify this. So it might be worth we change this up a little bit. This is the default 140, that can go up to, what was it, 300, yeah. So maybe we'll play around with that a little bit. That'll almost definitely drop the FPS a little bit. I can't get it to 140. I'll leave it on the default for now. Everything else basically set to the max, which is high. No ray tracing, obviously. Oh my god, I gotta get that epic overlay off. That's driving me absolutely nuts. I'm uninstalling the Epic launcher after this. Hopefully my MSI Afterburner works. There it is. It's absolutely massive.
She needs my help to leave this place.
That's what she said.
To get away from the Baron. She injected me with something from a fucking chimera. Claims she did it to save me. Says
how big do we want it?
That's
what she said.
But not strong enough. Need to find allies for the fight ahead.
When they showed the game in the trailer, it looked... I actually don't think I saw the... I don't really think I saw the trailer on this. Thing is, trailers and stuff always look better, don't they? They always do. Oh, it has put me back here. Damn it. This is why I got to figure out this autosave situation. Otherwise, I end up doing the same bit over and over. At least, I guess, it gives us a chance to accurately do it like a side-by-side of exactly similar. But kind of roughly where I thought it would be at, really. Getting somewhere between sort of 90 and 100. We've got an average of 94 here. Some occasional dips you're seeing down there, 85. Still pretty good. I don't think there's any risk of it going below 60 here. This is in the pretty demanding bit as well compared to obviously the earlier bit of the game. Overall VRAM 2, 9 gigs still looks very good. Power is still maxed out. Frame time still looks very good as well. Do a bit of a playthrough. Yeah, definitely can't save it in the menu. That's real annoying. It's always a safe house thing. See if we can try and maybe do a mission or something. So I did just see it dip into the 70s a bit there. So some bits it does does come down. This is without ray tracing, so with that on, I do think that's going to be like, what, 40 FPS maybe? Maybe 50 at best. Probably half the FPS. Did they just drop ray tracing? Yeah, there's no ray tracing at all in the game. Whether that gets added, it sounds like it'll get added later. But they've fully got rid of it for the for today at least. Not completely unusual. We have seen a few games do that. Some games have done that and then never have gotten ray tracing. What's some of these waypoints? What's that there? So it might be interesting actually to do the draw distance bit here. We max that out. We're getting about 93 FPS there. What does that... Because I do think in the distance there, it does look kind of not great, doesn't it? Yes, alert. That absolutely wrecks the FPS, that. That does look better though, but that's dropped my FPS by about, what, 30 there? 30, 35? So, at 4K, we didn't even try that, but that's going to be really rough if you max that out. I'm not really sure what... It's maybe best... Maybe we put that on like 200 or something. We get a bit of best of both. It does make it look a bit better, but... Obviously it does hammer the performance a lot. Can still just about do 60 though, some dips under. Oh wow. My weapon's broken. Is that a car? I don't really... Where do I go? I don't really know where to go. Waypoint. Just head to that? Town hall? How do I put a waypoint? Oh, it doesn't really let you put it on top of it. Yeah, I think let's see if we can get a balance of that of that setting. Probably not worthwhile putting it absolutely max there. Do like 220 or something. I mean, the default is basically half. Here it's going to be still quite a big drop, FPS wise. I was wondering, can I run across these? I can. Go on the keyboard. Oh yeah, it does the like scanning bit. So yeah, still quite a range, upwards of even 90 in a building. I can't get out of this window. It doesn't let me. What is happening here? Oh god. It wouldn't let me out. Turn down the brightness. I can do. I did have to turn it up because it was too dark. It's hard to get it right. That's a lot of zombies. No! Oh my god. That was close.
What the hell happened here?
You plan on adding FSR4 with what, like optoscaler? Oh, we've got a gun. Oh my god, we've actually got a gun. Stick them up. Probably a bit of a waste of ammo doing that, isn't it? What settings do we try next? Maybe try FSR4. I'll try that out as well. Oh, I keep thinking, I keep pressing on the button. It's space, isn't it? Space to dodge. Pick this up. Oh, that's not going to work though, is it? Easy. What? How the hell did you survive that? Oh no.
Fuck, here we go.
FSL quality, yeah, we can check that out. The good thing is we don't really need to drop graphics settings too much. It can handle it quite well. Even it fully maxed with that draw distance too, we were still getting about 60. What the hell? Dude, we're gonna need set him on fire. Oh god. No! He's gonna explode. Oh, it's bad. How is that hitting me? We're going beast mode. He's not even looking at me, but it still hurts me. How does that make sense? He's in big trouble. Big trouble off those hammer hits. FSR4 by optoscaler as champ. Yo, no, it's officially supported.
Another chimera.
A chimera? There?
Yeah, it stormed right into the hub.
What's the situation now?
A few dead. Most of them the Baron's men.
What were they doing there?
No idea.
That guy's absolutely ripped.
Time to extract the GSP.
Look at that 8-pack.
Okay.
You want to inject it while it's fresh.
6 perfectly chiseled 6-pack. Look at it.
We can always take it slow and see how fast you recover.
He's got to have been on roids.
If this is what I need to do to take that bastard down, so be it.
And look, we're extracting the roids. Inject it, inject it. Here we go. Mr. Olympia. You're away in Greece. Oh, right. Whereabouts? Have you gone to Mykonos for a party weekend? Is this upscaled? No. No, this is native.
It's all clear out here.
I'm going to switch FSL4 on in a sec.
Saved your collective asses.
Are you with the Baron?
I'm not with anyone.
What do you want?
I want you to open the damn door.
Let's just see who it is. No.
Jeez, not
Expedition
too trusting, are
33.
we?
Which is why we're
I couldn't get into that game.
Thank you,
It's just not my
stranger.
thing.
We appreciate the help, but
I appreciate it's quite a good
all we
game, but I
did
just
was
couldn't get into
delay
it.
the inevitable. We were attacked by a beast, unlike anything we've ever encountered.
Is this game Unreal Engine 5? No.
The UV lights don't work?
No, if this was Unreal Engine 5, we'd probably be doing like 40 FPS here.
Set out to restore it, but that was quite a while ago.
Where do you go?
She was headed for the top.
Paris Island's near
Well, if she's still
Mykonos. Nice.
alive, maybe I can help her.
I've been to Mykonos, that's
Stay
it.
here.
I've never been to anywhere else in Greece. And you know what I did in Mykonos? Got absolutely on it.
Olivia, do you copy? I made it to the town hall. A lot of people here.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna help get the power back on here.
Winning hearts and minds. That's exactly what you need to do.
Was that all?
This is 1440p native at the moment, yeah. FPS indoors, slightly higher than it will be outdoors. Also, draw distance multiplier. That by default was, I think it was 140. Was it 140 or 160? It was one of the two. I have increased that to 220. Max is 300. Obviously at 300 it's going to drop the FPS the most. I tried to put it somewhere like in between where it looks a bit better, but also it does drop performance a little bit. So it depends where you have that at, but the rest of the graphics are maxed. I'm going to drop this to FSR quality here though. So FSR 4 quality.
Thought I had to kill monsters too.
That's taken us up to 140 FPS there. What have I got? Have I just got to climb? Maybe just got to climb up. So yeah, with that multiplier on at 1440p outside, if we put it to the absolute max at 300, it drops our FPS down to basically 60. But if I put it to 140, which is the default, it gives you about 90 or so. So there's a good 30 FPS difference there, depending on which setting you have. Why did it just fall off that?
Motherfucker snuck up on me.
Whoops. Trying to hit him with a hammer.
I'm looking for the sheriff.
She's up top, but this biter broke the damn ladder.
I'll manage. You okay here?
Oh yeah, great. Here, you're going to need this a lot more than me.
I don't want you. What the hell? What on earth is happening there? Hope I'm having fun. Yeah, it's pretty good. Can I... You think I can jump that? Where do I jump? How's the visuals in FSR? Pretty good. Do you think there's a bit of ghosting there, it looked like, in that corner? On his hands, it looked like it was ghosting a bit with the light. Am I being stupid here? Is there like a somewhere I should be jumping? I feel like that's... What? Where do I jump there? The game does have FSL4, yeah, that's what we've got on at the moment. You can see it actually in the settings, which is good. See it here. Honestly, am I just being stupid? Where have I got to jump? I can see this ledge here, which is like, that gives you the ledge. Ah, it's as easy as that. Oh no! Oh my god. Am I the biggest noob ever? Maybe. I keep pressing spacebar twice to jump and to grab. I shouldn't do that. It's just once. Need to get used to that.
Hands where I can see him.
Whoa, 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 hold it. I'm a good guy.
Prove it.
The name's Kyle. Your friend sent me. I'm here to help.
What other settings you want to see at 1440p? Let's check frame generation as well.
Well, you could shoot me, but then I wouldn't be able to help you.
I'll check performance. I think FSR quality here still looks very good. FSR4.
Want my help?
Honestly, couldn't really tell too much difference between native and the other presets. Doesn't go as low as ultra performance, only performance, but looks decent.
You want me to climb down there and reset the power?
If you do, I'll cover you.
Deal. Just promise not to shoot me.
Something's really wrong with the graphic. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as Dying Light 2 in my opinion, but it looks a bit... I don't know if it's maybe the colours. Just the colours look a bit bland. I feel like Dying Light 2 kind of popped a little bit. I can't quite pin what it is. Does anyone else feel like that as well? I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I got no weapon. That could be a problem. How do I do this? I hear a zombie. Can I just kick him to death? How do I do this? Oh, he makes it look easy. Do the weapon. What's going on up there? This is max settings with FSR, yeah.
Shit, now what? The monster must have shredded the cables.
This is with FSR quality, yeah, at the moment. Got quality here. I'll switch that down a little bit and see what it looks like for a little bit. Increases the FPS there by at least maybe 30, 40 there in this bit. I can't get out. What have I got to do? Oh wait, what? Something in there. Oh, I remember doing this. Connect the electrical boxes with the cable. This is with the new drivers, yeah. How do I climb up there? Am I playing with frame generation? Not right now. What do I do? Oh.
Plug it in over there.
Okay, bossy.
Are you having a laugh? Wait. Oh my god, what's happening? Why is this? I can't get around. Can I? Oh no, it's not going to reach. Did I lose the rope? Oh my god, I lost it. No way. Oh my god. Are you joking? That is an outrageous. I mean, it wouldn't have reached anyway. How do I get it to reach? I took the long way around. It's only this way though, I think, isn't it? Oh my god, what the hell? Am I sure I played Dying Light 2? Yeah. Why would I lie about playing Dying Light 2? Yeah, I remember doing stuff like this on Dying Light 2. Will that reach? No. What am I swinging on? What the hell? How do I go a different way? Oh no. How do I redo it? Oh my god, this is like fully glitched. What on earth? I can't get out of it. What the hell? Oh my god. I think it's actually fully glitched. I can't leave. What am I supposed to do here? I want to get it off this. How do I reset it? I'm gonna have to reset it. Hold Z. That doesn't do anything. Oh, it resets it. Why is this so janky? What on earth? I can't get around this corner, look. to go straight up, as in like go straight up this bit instead of around there? Can I make that bit? Oh yeah, you can. Right, let's, should we get... I think performance quality-wise also looks very good here. Let's get frame generation on quick as well. After this mission and it saves, we'll try and have a look at 1080p quick. 2. Yeah, it does... To me, it automatically puts VSync on when you put frame generation on that. Which I think is probably fine, but obviously for testing, I don't really want that on. Round 3. Third time lucky. That's what they say. And you're about to see it. You're about to see it in action. Only thing is, it's still got... Oh, I couldn't see the rope then. Could I just go straight around that instead? No, don't glitch like that. Oh, no. I want to go down and just go straight up that bit. Yeah, it might reach. E. See? Third time lucky. It's real.
That's it. You did it. That should keep him away. Kyle, was it?
Yeah.
I'm Florence.
You're not from around here, are you, Florence?
I'm from Texas originally. My husband was an MP, stationed in Stuttgart when the shit hit the fan.
Is that why they call you the sheriff?
That and the fact that I kicked butt. Come on, we better get back to my people.
How big's the game? I don't know actually.
The town hall's secure.
I could
Thanks
look.
for the
Hang
help.
on.
No problem.
I'm guessing this ain't your first rodeo?
No, ma'am.
Good thing you heard our distress call. We were lucky.
Not all of us.
58 gig.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, Sheriff. I let you down.
You didn't know such thing.
It's a fresh bite. We just need some antizin and we can...
Antizin. We haven't seen any of that in years.
Is it me or does the
What
voice,
can be?
the voicing doesn't match what they're saying?
And positive vibes, like any of that shit works.
Or it's delayed or something.
Sheriff, I just want you to know, it's been an honor.
Wait!
How many gigabytes? 58.
Why the hell would he do that?
To keep us safe. I'm going to need some volunteers to prepare him for burial.
We're losing too many good people, Sheriff. Death or exile can't be our only two options. There has to be another way.
I wish there was, Jacob. But there isn't.
I know you think you're protecting us, but...
That's right. I'm protecting us. Once you're bitten, that's it.
No, that's not true. With proper treatment, he...
What treatment? From where? We're alone out
Mouth
here.
sink his ass, yeah.
Look, Kyle.
I think it was like that in the other
appreciate
games as
your
well,
help,
wasn't it?
But we have rules, and everyone here abides by them. If I was the one bitten, I would have done the same thing.
Are you two finished? Because we don't have time for this shit. We're not safe here. Not with that monster out there.
Rangers, I want sentries posted. And extra guards on the generators. We're sitting ducks if those UV lights go out again.
I'm not sure that's enough. That thing is more dangerous than anything we've seen before. What do we do?
When you
if it
turn on
comes back?
FSL4, you
Comes
lose
back?
20
What do
FPS.
you mean?
What CPU? What's your build?
Kill the beast.
Probably a
You
CPU
killed
issue.
different monster.
There's another one?
When I was up in the tower, I saw it take off across the rooftops.
If your GPU usage
Move
drops,
on.
Luck isn't something
probably
you've been blessed
likely
with
if you're
these
switching
days.
FSR on,
Talk isn't
your
making us any
GPU usage is
safer.
probably dropping, which,
Let's just do
well,
what
I don't
needs
know.
to be
You'd
done.
have to confirm whether that's happening or not. If it is, it means your CPU is probably
Come by me
bottlenecking.
later. My room's upstairs. I have something I'd like to talk
Bottlenecking your
to you about.
GPU.
Another attack like that, and we're all
I can't move.
good as dead.
What's happened? I can't move.
Another attack like that, and we're all as good as dead.
Am I supposed to not be able to move? What's going on? I think it's alright. Modify. I'm eating nuts at the same time. Cashew nuts.
Fucking prick. Sure.
Hey, I can
just
move
blow
now.
Your head off. You're not going to be the one doing the cleaning, right? Here I am, pulling this asshole's brain out of the fucking joints. They say more and more.
Olivia, someone at the town hall got bit and took his
So
own
frame
life.
generation here,
Don't you have any antis in here?
in this room at least, getting about 370.
Antizan's a relic from the
Pretty nuts, but when I come out here, it's dipping down to, what? It's dipping down to 180. What the hell? That's pretty
years ago.
nuts difference in FPS there.
So, getting bit means it's over.
Now my FPS won't go above 200. What the hell?
UV light can buy some time, but you never know when it'll happen.
Settings, at the moment I'm at 1440p, but I've got FSR performance with a frame generation on.
I know you two were close.
Why would he just give up?
My FPS seems absolutely all over the place, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
At least tried something to save him.
Do you remember what happened the last time we tried to save someone? Do you remember how many we lost?
Where are the stairs in this gaff?
Whenever you're nearby.
We can't keep running.
You had something you wanted to talk about?
That creature that attacked us, it followed the Baron's men here.
Can anyone tell me when you turn FSR on, you lose 20 FPS? Yeah, we said already.
It attacked them viciously.
Can you not-
and moved
can you
so
not hear?
quickly, and we were lucky to get away. I still don't know why.
Can you
it
not
did
hear
not
us?
attack us. But I worry.
Maybe he hasn't
it
got
might
the audio
return.
on.
And I was wondering if you would be willing to hunt it down.
Maybe. But if I do, I'd need you to do something for me.
And what might that be?
I don't know yet, but I'll let you know when I do.
The sheriff last saw it running across the rooftops. You can probably pick up its trail there. Be careful, though. Volatiles own the night. If they spot you, your only chance is to flee and find shelter in a place with UV protection. Or try to hide until it's safe.
Do I have a slight bottleneck? Not really. Dipping a little bit to 95% usage, but I wouldn't really be too worried about that. It's mostly closer to sort of 98, 99, like 97. Couple of percent's difference there. We have got frame generation on. Sometimes that can cause it to drop a bit, but I wouldn't really say it's bottlenecking here. It looks very, like, the grain looks crazy here, though. Prepare for night time. Nah. Don't need to. Oh my god, it's a bit dark, isn't it? What the hell? Bit dark. That's the wrong button. How do I put my flashlight on?
It sure tore through here.
1080p when? I could probably switch to that now. Just want to try and need it to have got a save in there though. So yeah, usage here. The usage is absolutely all over the place outside. It's definitely dropping a lot there. So about 92 in here is definitely causing a bit more of a bottleneck outside. Look, dropping into the 80% there. 90 as well. T for flashlight, yeah, there, thanks.
If a volatile spots you, don't try to stand and fight. Run, hide. Those things will tear you limb from limb. And even if they don't see you directly.
I'll quickly switch it back to quality, and then yeah, I'll check 1080p quick, because then I'm going to probably have to go. Just have a look at quality frame generation. I think that's what's causing the FPS to kind of fluctuate loads with frame generation, is that usage. Still seeing here though, pretty much 200 FPS. Frame generation on, it's not bad. Jesse Gaming, see you later. I should hopefully be on, yeah, try the 5090 out. I'll be on, yeah, as long as I don't have to work late or anything. It was telling me to go in here. What am I looking for? Is it in here or is it down below? Follow the trail. Oh.
Fresh. It ran this way.
That's pretty good. Maybe it's worthwhile. Would it be worthwhile if I drop to 1080p quickly here, and we'll just check that out. If I go for a restart quick, I think worst case is it just takes me back to just that bit there in the safe area. Just give me 2 seconds, I'll just restart it. That was ultra settings, but we had FSR4 with frame generation on just there. Just quickly drop into 1080p. It's not crazy FPS. Yeah, I meant more with like frame generation there though. I mean a good couple of hundreds, it's quite high. So 1080p, 1920 by 1080, FSR native. Graphics as well. I think we probably leave it on what we had. So got everything maxed. Still got draw distance multiplier set to 220. Everything maxed here. What engine? Yeah, it is their own in-house one. I think it's called, isn't it called the C engine or something?
In the old
Is that what it's
town
called?
hall, led by a woman they call the sheriff.
Chrome
Killed
engine,
Chimera
yeah.
To save them. Got the backup power and the UV lights up and running. The people here are grateful. but
Chrome
they said they
engine
were attacked
7.
By something even worse than that Chimera. They called it the Beast. I told them I'd track it down and kill it if I could.
Do 4K native again. Maybe in a little bit. We've only just switched to 1080p. I can't be switching it again that quick. So we'll check it outside, at least in here, getting about 100. Can I go up this rope? How do we do that? So I'll skip all the, I'll have to talk to this guy, but I'll skip all that. Oh no, we can just go straight out. I think you probably might actually get a little bit higher FPS at night, I guess. Still seeing about 100 here. Yeah, I've got to turn off that film grain. Looks terrible. At night time, that looks awful. Where is it? Switch that off. My god, that looks bad. Yeah, that looks better. So I guess a bit of a shame I'm at night time here, because I do think, in terms of accuracy, comparing it
Okay, where to go from
against
here?
the other resolutions, going to be slightly higher FPS, I think. Can I make that? Some terrible, like, ghosting or something going on as well at night time. I'm intentionally doing it with my flashlight off.
It came this way.
Because I'm hoping that won't attract so many. Whoa.
Kyle, did you hear that?
Yep, I see some
So yeah,
smoke.
sitting
I'll check
around
it
about
out.
100 FPS there. Looks pretty solid on the usage as well. Still maxed out at 99%. I think power's dropping a little bit here. More around sort of 300, 310. So a little bit. Doesn't seem like a massive increase of FPS compared to 1440p though. I mean, maybe 20 to 30 FPS increase, so maybe a little bit. It does seem to ghost here at night time for me though. I'm going to chase it. This is not good, is it? This is not good. What do I do? That's too high. I hear something behind me. Don't look. Don't look, just go. What do I do? I need like Can they get me on this? Yeah. This is really not good, is it? I'm jumping in the water. What the hell? Are they in here with me? What is happening? What is going on? I'm dead. I think they're in the water with me, but I can't see them. I'm just getting absolutely slapped about. Oh my god. I know you've got to get to like you got to try and get to like what do you call it with the lights, you know? But it's like I'm on a mission at the same time. I guess I need to stumble across some sort of light area, but I don't know what you call them on this game. Didn't happen to stumble across any of those. Shall we have a look at... Quickly have a look at FSL4 as well. That gives us about 120. Volatile hives and bottles contain precious items for your... Yeah, question is though, is okay, so it spawned me in here. Don't get spotted. Easier said than done. I think on Dying Light 2, I pretty much just skip the night. You could just sleep through it. Easy. Oh, that's a long way down. Nothing to see here. I'm startled now. Oh, there's light there. Is that a safe bit? Gonna beat them up, but those big ones, I don't think they're big ones, no. Oh god, that's not... There is a light. Oh no. Oh god. Almost there. We made it.
Fuck, what a massacre.
Am I... Oh, hello. Am I safe in here? I think I'm safe in the light, right? Stamina, no! Yeah, any other settings you want to see whilst I'm still at 1080p? Might be worth checking frame generation.
Oh, shit, they're still warm.
But with FSR quality, still looks very good. Obviously, it's quite dark, so it's a little bit hard to really gauge, but... I did notice that ghost thing again with once I switched quality on. Admittedly, it's a little... When I was running through there, it's a bit hard to concentrate.
We need reinforcements. It's
This weird, like, thing where he sticks his arms up. I'm still getting that. I'll have a look at performance really quickly and then check frame gen. Oh no. No, no. You know what? I think I've just about saved that. Oh my god, look how... He's come up, he's come up. Hell no! Oh my god! I'm dead. I'm stuck in between them. I'm just gonna... If I turn the lights off, it'll be like nothing's happened. I don't think they can get me. Oh, they can. If it's dark, you know... It's like nothing's happened. I don't have to watch it. So yeah, definitely... I don't seem to see such a massive difference going to performance. I feel like quality and balance are pretty good. FPS-wise, I'm not sure there's really much point to going... performance doesn't seem to really give you, like, that much FPS for what it's worth, but... No, there's no ray tracing. I think it got pulled out of the game. Those guys are stronger than the bosses. Well, I think those guys, it said don't even bother trying to fight them. I don't think you can actually beat those guys. So I'm not sure you can actually do any damage. Oh god. Run, Luke, run. This is this place again.
Oh my god!
Can I get in? How do I get in? How do I get in? I've got to climb it. I'm a big doo-doo here. Just give me the objective. What? Would I say this card is top tier? I mean, it's very good. Is it the top end of thing? I'd say 50-90s that, really. That's the absolute top. But it's definitely good. Oh, I have no idea where I've got to go here. I'm dead. I'll try and fight him. Did I try 4K? Yeah. Oh, it's coming to... Is it coming to daytime a little bit? Looks like it has. Can I show the full map? Yeah, but the issue is... I guess it's this whole bit, isn't it? I've only seen this bit, but... That's it. Whether potentially this goes off into like another area, probably, because that's normally... At least that's happened in... that happened in Dying Light 2, didn't it?
I need to find another way in.
It went off into like another bit. So we've either got to climb or... I've either got to climb up. Or there's some sort of door. I'm fully just not even worrying. I'm just going to try and scope it out. See if there's a door or something. There we go. It's there. It's there. Oh, we found it. Are they all running away because it's daylight? Oh my god, that has absolutely saved me. Hell nah. Can I sneak this? Do I jump that? Can I close that behind me? It says it does have ray tracing. Yeah, it does, but it's been pulled out the game last minute. So Google just hasn't updated yet. They've pulled it out last minute with, I guess, an attempt to try and add it back in later on. Shall I just stand here and fight? I can't pull my weapon out. I haven't got any weapons. Oh, I have. They don't stop. They don't stop. Where do I jump? Oh my god, I didn't think I was going to make that. Let's have a quick look. 1080p with frame generation as well. I do want to quickly check 4K again with it. The draw distance maxed out. So this is FSR quality of frame generation. That doesn't really give us... Doesn't look to me like that's really working that great. 70% usage. Where do I go? I'll jump onto that bit. Oh, I see. No, they don't like that. Wrong way. So yeah, look at my usage here with frame generation on at 1080p, 60%. That's not really working at all. Probably recommend not doing that though. Down to 54% usage here. Oh, I tell you why. It's because of VSync. It forces VSync on, doesn't it? I'm an idiot. Whenever you switch frame generation on, it forces that on. You having a laugh? Oh my god, what the hell? What even just happened? Here we go.
This is Bravo Squad. That thing's still after us. Requesting backup. Over. Retreat! To the tunnel! We need help!
The tunnel.
There we go. So FPS comes down a little bit there, 170. Usage dropping to about 87% there as well. Still quite fairly high power. Overall VRAM does look pretty good, I think, on this. 1080p though, 11 gig. I tell a lie. After thinking about that. At 4K, our VRAM was like 10 gig. It's not really changed. I'm still getting about 11.4 here, which at 1080p is absolutely ridiculous. I saw the same thing in Borderlands 4 for some reason. The 1080p VRAM was nuts. So yeah, that's a little bit worrying to see. That's going to be a problem for an 8 gig 1080p GPU. Guess what? You're online. Oh, the Epic. No, I know. I need to... That honestly is the most annoying thing ever. I'm going to... Tonight, I'll try and work out how to get rid of that. It literally tells me every 2 seconds I'm online. Couldn't think of anything more annoying. Oh. I'm getting smacked up here.
We need help right fucking now.
How far away is it? That's curve 5800X. I mean, CPU here is about 50% on my 9800X 3D. So it's like fairly heavy here, but I've got upscaling on everything, so it's like quite CPU bound. Like CPU heavy at least. At 4K for me, the usage was actually really low, a lot lower than most games. We were only doing like 10%. So I guess it's going to depend what resolution you're playing at. Definitely not the worst I've seen. Does definitely get a bit heavier for it though when you go outside. How do I? What button is it to just drop down? Does it tell me to go? I do want to just have a quick look at 4K. I might just quickly reset, because I'm going to have to go in a sec. I probably just lost some progress there, but I'm going to do it quick, and I'll try and pick up the rest tomorrow. Switch to the 5090 and have a look. I just want to have a look, because we didn't really see it, with the max draw distance of 4K. We didn't really modify that setting, and then I'll have to go. What are the Champions League scores? I'm missing out. I'm going to have to catch the second half. Well, I suppose the Man City game probably only just kicked off, did it? Was it 8:30? Oh, look, I'm online again. Is it possible to disable anti-aliasing and play native? I'm not sure if I understand what you mean. You mean difference between like TAAU and FSR native or something? I'm not sure if I understand what you mean. So I am back at 4K here. For some reason my overlay is not. What? Oh, it's because I've got FSR on. Oh, I'm online again. What on earth's happened to my overlay? Oh, I'm online again. You know what? Epic Games have just single-handedly forced me to uninstall that launcher. I'm going to do straight after this game. Can you fully disable anti-aliasing? I'm just not sure I understand what you mean, because even with FSR native, that is anti-aliasing. So I'm not sure what you mean by fully disable it. Because with FSR native AA, you're using AA, anti-aliasing. That's what FSR native AA is. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Like, this is native anti-aliasing. So are you considering this as disabled? Which is not, because you've still got anti-aliasing on, so I'm just not sure I understand what you mean. Disabling anti-aliasing. Playing without any upscalers. I still don't know if I understand what you mean, but you can play it native, but you've still got anti-aliasing enabled, so that's why I don't quite understand what you mean. Like, you can play here with it native. You know, you can do the same with FSR native, yeah, sure. But you can, you know, FSR quality, but you've still got anti-aliasing on. That's why you lose me with the disable anti-aliasing. Like, you've never got it disabled. But you can play it native, yeah. Default is TAAU. Yeah, this is the default, but you can obviously still do native on here. You don't have to be doing any scale or anything. Some games can turn off, as in like in the actual upscaling type. If that's what you mean, then no, you can't. You have to have one of these options on, if that's what you mean. You can look at an advanced video. Yeah, I think it's done. It's not done in here though. It's done on the on that other menu. What was I gonna do here? So I'm back at 4K. I just wanted to check this out really quick. FSR native AA, frame generation off. I'll boot into the game and then we'll max that out. Yeah, there's no ray tracing. It got taken out. In some games you can select off. Yeah, no, I have seen that. I've seen that before. Off completely in games. If that's what you meant, yeah, it doesn't look like you can do that. Sorry, I didn't really understand what you meant, but I feel like there's not many games where you can completely fully switch off like that. I've definitely seen it, but I feel like it's less common. Is it putting me back here? You having a laugh? Oh no, okay, just puts you to the safe bit. Go outside quick, I'll increase that. And then I also actually wanted to... Oh, there's something else I wanted to check as well. Can you not get on this roof? Ray tracing is on? No, there's no... Ray tracing's been taken out of the game. It's not available at all in the game. With ray tracing on, this would be like 20 FPS. Maybe even slightly less. You can use the driver to override the anti-aliasing. Yeah, but you don't really need to. You can just change it in the game. You can use FSL4 in the game. Although you would need to override that if that's what you mean. Yeah, I have seen it in games. I have seen that this completely just taken anti-aliasing out. I just feel like it's not as common. Just want to get on a roof or something and max out the draw distance. I keep getting hassled. What was it doing? We're in here. If we come into here, just absolutely max that. I feel like it might not actually be that bad. I say that. 35. Oof. The 35 FPS there, 32. I think we saw 31, I think, back there. That seems like it's going to be the absolute lowest. This is with everything completely maxed. So it can't get any worse than this. Obviously, unless you put ray tracing on, then it would honestly probably be about 15 FPS. 15 to 20 probably. Frame time as well there looks quite choppy again. Looks pretty good though. I do think it does make the game look a bit better maxing that draw distance out. Especially in the distance. It looked quite bad earlier when I first dropped in. It looks a bit better now. I mean, the trees here look a bit weird, but that is going to drop your performance quite a lot. It's taken my VRAM up to about 12.6 now as well, so VRAM doesn't look as good. Definitely creeping up. Still obviously got enough, but seeing even some bits go maybe 40 FPS. GPU power 2 is maxed again, 330. So yeah, pretty tough that. But this is, I guess, kind of the worst it'll be. Everything fully maxed, even that slider. Don't seem to have dropped into the 20s at all. Have to give this another test when we get ray tracing. That'll be really quite low though. What was this other setting that I was just thinking I would have a look at? Oh, it was this. It was the asynchronous compute. I just wanted to look with that off. That doesn't seem to make any difference, does it? What have I thought about the game? In all honesty, from what I played so far, I don't really feel like this is like that much more incredible than like Dying Light 2, really. It feels kind of very much just more of the same game. I don't know. Almost feels like a DLC of just that game. I'm not hating, I'm just... I did play... I fully completed Dying Light 2 and just I think I preferred that probably. I don't know, it's not really that different. I probably will enjoy this just as much because, like I say, it seems fairly similar. Is the climbing different? The climbing new? In what aspect? I think the only thing is they got rid of the stamina in the climbing, which is good. Because I hated that. Yeah, I could turn on FSR quality quick. We have already tested all of this because I've got to go in a sec. If you rewind to the beginning of the stream, we did do 4K all of these things already. That'll give you FSR quality here. Obviously FSR 4 because I've got it overridden. Obviously graphics wise, absolutely maxed. Would I prefer 4090, 5080? I guess it depends on the price and if you have any use for 24 gigs of VRAM. If it's just for gaming, a 5080 is probably cheaper, isn't it? Probably the better, like, price-wise. What the hell? Did someone just fall off the roof? He's pretty good at dodging that one. No! It looks like when you land, it looks like you survive it for like a split second because your health doesn't fully go. You have this like little bit of health. And then a split second later, it's like, nah, you are dead.
Well, if it ain't two legs.
What does it say? Find the beast? Oh, yeah. Still got to do that mission. It almost looks like some kind of square in Belgium. Is the gore system working for me? What does that mean? Was it not? Is it broken for you? In the trailer? I don't know. I'd have to. Can't say I know. Can't say I remember what it looked like in the trailer. I'd have to check. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to head off. Try and catch some of the football. Eat some food. It's been good checking this out, though. Like I say, I'll try to be back on again similar time tomorrow, and we can have a look at the 5090 as well and see how that does. So obviously, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and you'll see when I go live. But it's been good checking this out. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you tomorrow.